Hi Virgo, and welcome to your heart's healing reading. This reading is going to focus on something specific in terms of healing the individual's heart, anything that is holding them back, anything that Virgos, you may have regrets, or anything in terms of betrayals or hurts that you've encountered and you're having a difficult time moving forward. I'm asking the guides and angels to bring forth messages to help you move through that energy and learn the lessons and move on to better and calmer shores, so to speak. A lot of times we carry on energy with us from things that are not really solved, lessons that are not fully learned or recognized. And I do feel each sign can benefit from this self-analyzation because ultimately, no matter who we seek love from, the ultimate love is self-love, and we need to provide that for ourselves in order for us to be healthy individuals and be able to love another and receive love properly from someone else. That being said, how I'm conducting these readings is I'm looking into each astrological sign and their energy and what their life soul's purpose, generally speaking, and what their life lessons can be and how they can help themselves bring forth those life lessons and balance out imbalanced energies. I'm going to pull three tarot cards and read those and share with you the messages that I get with those and asking again guides and angels to bring forth healing messages. And then I'm going to do some crystal gazing. With the crystal gazing I get lots of animal totems, and animal totems actually bring forth lots of healing energy and focus for self-development as well. So first I want to start off with you, Virgo, and talk about your Virgo energy. When you incarnated yourself into this earth with a Virgo energy, you brought forth a life path that is one with focus on perfection, focus on hard work, focus on developing and cultivating results. And in doing so, you're really focused on details, very good with details, very good with day-to-day ins and outs. Virgo is an earth energy, but interestingly enough, it also has an influence with Mercury. And Mercury is a very analytical sign, or a very analytical planet, or energy, and Virgo does obtain a lot of that. Virgo also is a very giving sign, but with Virgos, the giving can be very calculated and to achieve a certain means. And that by no means means that I'm saying anything negative about Virgos, but what you bring forth, you're looking for an end result. Just as a cultivator, the sign usually is the Virgin, and she is holding like a bundle of wheat, so or a woman holding a bundle of wheat, and so the focus is cultivating the wheat, the end result. That being said, when our Virgos are out of balance, their focus for the ends or the means, what they're trying to obtain, can outweigh what actually is going on around them, and lose sight of what they're feeling, and lose sight of also lose sight of higher thinking, or of a spiritual realm, or of their dream state, or of their own intuition, so to speak. In order to balance out the Virgos focus on the ends to the means to the end, or getting to the end, or cultivating something that they can actually tangibly touch, you can embrace some Piscean energy. And the reason why I talk about this in the Heart's Healing videos is because a lot of times we experience heartbreak, betrayal, and difficult times when we are out of balance and not recognizing what it is that we need to rebalance, recognize our true natures, and to balance out that energy. So because Virgo, when you are out of balance, you can become extremely self-critical. You can become extremely critical of others, and just really almost to the point of a perfectionist. And again, this is when you're out of balance. So if you bring forth a little bit of the hippie, so to speak, in a Piscean energy, or allowing creativity to flow, allowing a little bit of messiness in your life, so to speak, kind of adopting that Piscean spirituality, is really important, because as Virgos, when they're imbalanced, their main focus is on day-to-day work, that it actually makes things a lot slower to come into fruition. If you work, and you're going to do that anyway, Virgo, because that's who you are, and bring in some of that Piscean energy to just kind of let things flow like water, you will start seeing the results a lot faster. So that's just, it's a very general look, very quick look into that whole realm of your polar opposites and what you need in balancing your energy. But I do think it might be beneficial to those who are who are interested in self-healing, and who are interested in not holding on to things and negative patterns, and really looking for their own self-love and heart's healing, so that they can be more attract better partnerships and friendships, and have better relationships in general. Okay, Virgo, so let's go ahead and pull the cards. Again, it's going to be 3 cards that I will pull. So Virgo, you are actually the first sign that got this 9 of Cups. So that's actually a beautiful card for you to get. And what I am feeling is that Virgos, you have undergone lots of rejuvenation, rethinking process. I do think a lot of you Virgos have done a lot of the work. And if you haven't, you're being compelled to do so. Really do some of that self-analysis and really bring forth the energy that you need to help balance yourself out, which is that water energy. 9 of Cups right there. You need to bring forth that water energy to cultivate your earth energy. You need to nourish yourself, allow things to flow. So with this 9 of Cups, I feel you have been given a second opportunity, many of you Virgos. I feel that some of you Virgos were in a difficult situation where you may have had a choice, or you were unclear of a choice, or you just were too busy even to recognize the love that was being provided to you. And maybe some of you Virgos had a relationship end because of that exact fact, not being emotionally available. So with this 9 of Cups, I feel, Virgo, you're being asked to be emotionally available to those around you because you have so many blessings. And anything that you really wish for, Virgo, will come true. And that is the wish card with the Nine of Water. And I think what your guys are asking you to do is to recognize the love energy around you, for yourself and for others. The next one you get is the Knight of Earth. And the Knight of Earth is a earth energy, just like you. And I feel you're being asked to honor commitments, Virgo. Stick through it, even though it isn't perfect, and you feel that some of the people around you, and this can be in a family relationship, this can be in a love relationship, this can be in a friendship, or something that has, or something difficult even from your past. And I feel that with this Knight of Earth energy, what's coming through here is that you need to really kind of buckle down and accept it for what it is, and honor any commitments that you committed to, and honor them and work through it, even though it can be messy or it's not perfect. I feel some of you may have fears of maybe things that you may have done in the past coming out to light. I feel that if it didn't come to light now, that it may not for many of you Virgos, but please, you're asked to use this blessing to actually go forth in a manner of actually cultivating, again, the word cultivating, and using your earth energy to get things done that you know need to get done in a relationship, in a commitment, in a business relationship, or something that you are being asked to be loyal to. Okay? I feel that if you do not, Virgo, that ultimately you will have a repetitive cycle coming through. And so you really want to avoid that. The next card you get is the Two of Air. And the Two of Air talks about being unwilling to make a decision, pretending that there's not a problem, and kind of going through the flow and going through every day and just keeping yourself busy and really not doing the hard work that the Knight of Earth is asking you to do in your emotional realm. Okay, we're not talking about work, because you're very good at that, or studying, things like that. We're talking about emotional work. So again, Virgo, bringing forth that Piscean energy into your realm, bringing forth that emotion, bringing forth that intuitive nature, listening to your higher self is really important. On that Two of Air, I really want to pick up a clarification card for you. Okay, again, you're being warned, Virgos, that you are really focusing on your self-development and studying something new. I do feel that there is, again, this is a love healing relationship, so this can actually work two ways for you, Virgo. This self-development may be something that you need to achieve a feeling of self-worth and a feeling of self-love. Also, what I feel, if it is an offer of love that you need to honor your commitments with, I feel you making a decision, but make that decision based on the other person as well. You want to bring them forth. You don't want to pretend that there's not a problem and you need to speak about this problem. Bring in other help if you need to. I'm going to go ahead and look into the crystal ball. What I'm seeing for you, Virgo, bubbles. It sounds funny, but I'm seeing lots of bubbles for you. And I think what the bubbles are saying is create more of a lighter energy, a playful energy is what you're going to need to do to help heal. And I see an owl. So I think you should go ahead and look for your animal totem messages coming through for the animal of an owl and bubbles. So try not to work. You're going to work hard anyway. And I do see success coming to you financially and within your career and your self-development. I feel you learning and studying, but I feel what you really need to do to heal any imbalance in your heart is actually learn more spiritual practices, learn more lightness, bubbly, playfulness, especially if you are in a love relationship or looking for a love relationship because you were hurt in the past. I do feel that aspects of your energy need to be rebalanced. I feel many of you Virgos have done the work already, but you do have this warning sign of the Two of Air, and that Two of Air is saying is warning you to pretend that there's not a problem. There's still some more stuff you need to think about. I really hope that these readings resonate well with you. Again, this is a very general reading and it's a very large topic to address, but I just was compelled to do these readings to help all of us out there to really kind of get the ball rolling on some self-love, self-healing, self-development, because a lot of times I do feel we look to these readings to see what somebody else is going to give us, when in actuality we need to give it to ourselves first, and then everybody else who is meant to come into our life will bring it to us after. That's really the way that it needs to be. It's just the way that the energy works. So I do, again, once again, if you do resonate with my energy, thank you so much. Like and subscribe to my channel. Please send me some messages via email, or you can write comments below. I'd like to hear from you guys to see how you are enjoying some of these videos that I'm bringing forth to you. It is an honor to read for you and thank you for spending your energy with me. Many blessings and peace.